Alright, so we're gonna keep on keeping on with this Dark Souls 2. Let me see if I can play it all the way through. And my fucking volume is high as shit. I don't want it to reverberate through the microphone. Alright. There we go. Alright, got 0 souls. Oh yeah, this broadcast is not brought to you by just regular old Monster. It's got sugar in it. It's got taurine. It's got B vitamins. It's got L-carotene. I only drink about maybe 2 or 3, 4 at the most per week, I guess. Alright. Alright, let's do this shit. Son of a bitch. Alright. So, I have to get my souls back. It tastes delicious. Let me eat my protein bar today. It actually helps. It actually really does. It's gonna turn my, I do exercise. I don't exercise a lot, like all the time, every single day, because I kind of noticed that my joints were going to hell, and every single time I'd have to ice them down. Don't want to ice them down anymore. Just want to dance. No, I just want to build like soft, like better muscle that is. Got it. There we go. Oh my god, so many leggings. I'll burn through this talking suit to take this white sign soapstone. What are you eating, Bo? Are you eating something?
For help to one another across the fissures between worlds. With luck, somebody will lend you a hand.
Amazing. Alright, cool. Alright, let me see here. coming up. And is he coming up? He can't come up because he's got a two-handed weapon, and it's super, super stupid. There we go. Haven't. Hollow soldier shield, god damn it. What are you doing, Bo? Quit it. Stop messing with the little dangly thing on the end of the thing or whatever. But yeah, we're coming up with a topic. We're gonna come up with a topic, and it's gonna be good. We're gonna see about that topic, and also to I kind of started to realize that that my channel, I guess, isn't really going in the direction that I want it to. So I did unfollow some people. I realized that I kind of don't want my channel to just be liked. I want it to be discussed about, and have people discuss with me the stuff that I say. Because I may just be ranting, but I mean there usually could be a way that there could be a way that I want certain things to be seen, I guess. And I'm gonna go back up to the bonfire to see if I can get some more stuff, get some more or reattune my spells. And I'll recharge my Estus Flask too. Yeah, so every once in a while I'll do that if people aren't talking about the stuff that I want to talk about. It's not about likes or wants or anything like that. It's about people that will do the same stuff, or not that same stuff, but talk about the same stuff that I'm talking about. And I'm not looking for a revolution or anything like that. I'm not looking for anybody to do that. I'm just looking for a discussion. So that's basically what happens. And if they want to keep following me, then that's okay. But know that the reason why I did this channel and the reason why I made this channel was to create a discussion. And the reason I started off ranting my ass off and saying this crazy, stupid shit, but I realized the only reason why I wanted to do this channel is because I really liked being on YouTube, and I really like discussing things on YouTube because I realized that what are you doing, Bo? Quit it. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, I realized the reasons why I wanted to be on this channel is because it's because I like talking and I like people who talk back. So So if you want to make yourself known and you want me to follow you, then let's talk. But if you want to see my channel once and then expect us to become the exact same thing, or to expect me to become something like of a personality, then I'm not down for that, because I kind of want to create a channel of like-minded people, or at least like voiced people. So yeah, if you want to become a part of a discussion that only has one side right now, then that's cool. But butter, yes, lots and lots of butter. But if you want to become famous off of my YouTube channel, or if you want to troll me or something like that, I'm not gonna basically give you the time of day. So, I mean, it's gonna be funny, like whenever you like you troll or something like that, and you might make a name for yourself off of something. But remember that let's see here if I can attune my spells again. Something with one of my items. Let's see here. That's no value. Rubbish. Oh yeah, that's right. I got 1,890 souls. Let's see if I can go back and get something of importance, or I'm gonna level up and I'm gonna shit. I keep doing the same things because I'm still not used to the buttons yet. But yeah, if you want to create a discussion and do something cool on my channel, then, and also too, but then that's cool. But if you want to just watch me a couple of times and then not care about the actual topics that I'm saying, because I may make sense if I have someone to actually spitball off of, or take give and take or something like that. But sometimes I don't make sense whenever I'm talking about myself. And I think if you understand that, and if you understand the fact that sometimes when you understand something, you're not really making any sense inside of your brain. You're just spitballing and trying to make sense of something that you really have no understanding of somewhat sometimes. So I'm and I don't really care, it's not that I don't completely care about followers, it's like I want the people who are going to be a part of the discussion, instead of just liking the stuff that I like, or saying that they like the stuff, or saying that they're interested in this video game. I want them to be interested also in the discussion that I'm having. So, with that said, let's find another topic. But also too, I found that that some of the people that I was following at certain steps were guess where they didn't really post often, I think. They didn't really post very often, and that kind of set like a little bit of something with me, because let's see here. I'm gonna build up my my spells.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it, those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice. Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future.
This one is mean. She's so mean. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna see if I can do better with my my spells now, or my see if I can actually go up against somebody. And let me see if I can attune my spells. I'm gonna go with the let's go with the rest at bonfire, attune spells, and go with the soul arrow, the regular soul arrow. Soul arrow. We're going for the boss, at least in this playthrough. All right, let's see, what's a new topic? Let's see here. Yeah, what's up? It might be snowing. Nope, because I'm waiting for it to snow all the way, and it's gonna be cool because I want to make snowmen. It's gonna make snowmen, snowmen. It never actually snows around the place. It's gonna be cool, yeah, Huh? Oh, they have a dish? They have dish? I just sneezed and I can't even. Son of a bitch. Got him. Awesome. No, it's probably snowing. We'll see how slow it's coming down. Hollow soldier shield. Alright, and hopefully these aren't another hollow soldier thing. Life gem, yay! Alright, let's see if I can get a healing spell. What? What's going on? Huh? You have small... What? Yeah, I know. It's snowing. Yes, it is. It's always snowing. Alright, let's see here. It's a good topic to talk about. Bo? I let him outside and he came back in. He was doing lots of stuff and I don't know what he did. I don't know what he was doing. There he is. All right. Hey, Bo. What? What's going on? What you doing? But yeah, see, I'm not looking for like too much popularity when it comes to this, and I realized that how's it going, viewer? Son of a bitch. I'm not going up that thing again. It's terrible. Terrible to think of. There we go. Alright, but we're gonna come up with a topic. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be tight. I don't know why I did that. Let's see here. Let's go to inventory. See what I have. Soul gem restores HP. Banish phantoms. Stone to Oliver, Victor Stone. Alright, trying to look for something like I need to get some stuff. Some freaking keys, some like torches and shit or whatever. I'm gonna open up this thing and save. Oh, actually, I already opened it up. Cool. Oh man, there's. This is dumb. Why are there so many locked doors? So many locked doors. Fuck with it. Alright. Go trying to lick the table, Bo. Alright, let's see what about a topic. What kind of topic do I want to come up with? Yeah, that sounds a little bit like cool stuff. Okay, marginalization of. Oh shit, they're back. Okay, cool. Marginalization of female characters and what that does to the male psyche. Sometimes, it's like, let's see, son of a bitch. I need to achieve my spells. Let me see if I can take him out with just this one. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. There you go. Got it both down. See if I can get them both to line up. Nope. Won't work. Take them one at a time. So glad they didn't have shields. Alright, firebomb. Nice. Yeah, tune my spells again. Let's talk about, yeah, the way that women are marginalized in not just video games but society, I guess. And the way that that male men sort of think that they have to overcompensate, I guess, sometimes within society, and what that does, yeah, what it does to the male, let's see, like, okay, I'm gonna see, it's like female degradation, and the way that the male psyche tries to overcompensate for certain things, for certain disadvantages of, let's see, I got 3,000. Let's see, attune spells. I'm gonna go with great spells. All right. So, but yeah, there are so many ways that women are marginalized within society, and I've seen it happen way too many times. Men opening doors and things like that, and in some ways, it's like a woman likes that stuff, but she also likes stuff that's like. She also likes equal pay, and I mean, but also in the same sense, would men be doing that, or would a man be doing that? Would a man still want to do that if he realized that, like, I'd say the woman has a better paying job than him, and in the same sense, does that even does that reflect what all men think as well? Because what it does to one man, or what that change would do to one man isn't what would change everything as well, or wouldn't stand out within the majority of men. And also too, in the same sense, sometimes women get I'd say not attuned or accustomed to things, but they build fantasies, or men and women also build fantasies on what they want their experience to be. As far as experiencing men, women, the opposite sex, as well as even the same sex. Sometimes people try to build on what they've seen or heard on into a basic rhythmic tone of what they believe the opposite sex would actually do for them. How they would actually, or the opposite sex, or even the same sex, depending upon their sexuality, or even I don't know. And also, sex is on a sexual orientation, sexual orientation, not sexual orientation, but it's a gender, I guess. I'm not really saying sexual orientation, but gender itself is on a spectrum, I guess. So, I mean, we kind of realized that, I guess, with science. Realizing that there are, I guess, I mean, but also too, it's not like it's a part of your personality, I guess. It's moreover a part of, it's not like someone can go and say that oh, and with all that, I'd say that gender neutrality is it's kind of like a cop-out sometimes. It's like, but also too, I think that whenever people are actually, it is a cop-out a little bit, but it's not really like, I mean, the way that I've seen things and the way that I've noticed things sometimes is that, people can start to, son of a bitch, I don't have my spells. Alright, people can start to, as far as wanting to see gender specifics, I guess, or I guess wanting the world to kind of go into categories, I guess. You'd want to specify, I guess what thing or what stuff or what anything you are, I guess. And I think that had a lot to do with because that whole era, I guess, of gender specificity was what's your role in society, or what's your thing in society. Granted that this society is based upon a two gender or maybe a gender fluidity concept. What that actually has to do with curiosity on the trunk right now. We're just really tired. No, actually, I just woke up and I slept for like 20 hours last night, so or 20 hours yesterday, and usually I'm I'm just freestyling on what I'm actually saying sometimes, or just like not really freestyling, but trying to formulate opinions off of topics that I've just made up. So it's not exactly what I'm saying, but it's like I'm trying to come up with words on the spot. So it's a lot harder, a little bit. So it's a lot harder to come up with topics and then formulate opinions about those topics that I've just heard about. And yeah. So I mean, I'm not like, well, see, you just gave me a question, so it works better with a question. So it really does. So but yeah. But seeing as how we formulate different opinions about what society actually has for us, what was built from this, I'd say, era, is the fact that that everything is clear and everything is given as a given, I guess. You could probably say that there are certain specificities of gender, or of gender relations, I guess. Even with gender fluidity, those people who actually stare in roles, and actually, I think that's what people are more pissed about, I guess, or more angry about. Son of a bitch. In gender roles, I guess, is the fact that son of a bitch. Is the fact that they're treated differently the way they wear their hair, I guess, you know, or the fact that people are treated differently if they wear a dress, to wear a professional dress, to the way that they would actually have a different kind of dress. And not really saying that like fetishism or anything like that, but I think that it would speak to someone's nature if they could treat someone the same exactly in both. I think that that in some ways, I'm gonna go around the obvious path. I'm gonna go around this way because and yeah, I keep going down here because there's people to kill and stuff like that still. So son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta kill this dude. And then this dude jumped down because he's an asshole. Alright. But yeah, it's easier to think about or formulate opinions over what I've actually already come up with. But I'm not actually coming up with opinions, basically, based on questions that I've already come up with. Like I'm not on note cards, so I haven't practiced anything about this stuff. So Genius at Work, I'm kind of just freestyling it. I'm going commando right now. I'm not really like. But yeah, but it would speak to someone's actual, I'd say, morals. When it comes to different things like that, if they could treat someone the same as far as things go, if a woman was scantily clad, if a woman was completely had nothing on, to the fact or to the fact that a woman would have a completely long dress on, and I think that that speaks to a lot of people sometimes, and I'm so glad that I got out of the way of that. But of course too, I think some people don't even realize that that we are, as far as treating someone the same or differently, shouldn't happen, I guess. What you're trying to do in the game. The boss was down the elevator. Yeah, I know it was. I'm gonna do the boss, but I'm actually trying to get souls to level up so I can actually do it this game, this thing. And I actually do have I have like 2-hour runtime, so that's the reason why I'm actually doing it within this episode, is because I go for like 2 hours sometimes on video games. Like I sit down for like maybe 45 minutes, and then I get up, and then I stand up for like the remainder of the game, or I'll sit down after like an hour and a half or something like that. So yeah, I'm doing like a 2-hour runtime. So that's the reason why I'm actually not getting to the point as far as what I actually want to talk about sometimes, too, is because I don't think that I need to spell out the facts first and realize that I'd say gender neutrality has more over to do with people's morals than it does or even changing morals within someone's appearance within and also too, I think that has a lot to do with gender neutrality as well, or gender specificity, treating someone differently because they are dressing for their gender or the way that they would perceive their gender to be. I'm actually leveling up right now, so yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is, I'm leveling up right now so I can actually go and do stuff with the boss. I'm gonna attune my spells and stuff like that, and I'm keep building back different enemies so I can actually go hit more enemies in the back, or like basically like as soon as I beat a couple of enemies, basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to beat up these enemies so they don't show up. So what happens is I'm just able to just go to the boss whenever I'm leveled up completely. And also I die sometimes, but it's okay. And I don't really care that much about dying, but as long as I get my souls. So let's see, wait, let me get this. I'm gonna go this way. There we go. Got him. Son of a bitch. Thought I was able to get him. Alright. But yeah, but through certain exercises, I mean, I think people are able to believe in and sustain opinions that are based off of treating someone the same whether they're dressed as what they believe their gender to be, but also too in the same sense it has a lot to do with style. People I guess to kind of refrain from using things as far as what they want their style to be or what they need their style to be as far as what they identify as. And when actually sometimes you identify yourself as something, I think what people do is they become too seriously involved about what they believe they should look like, and I guess in a way that sometimes speaks to someone's vanity, in a certain sense. It speaks to someone's want to. There we go, got him. It speaks to someone's like one-time experience with a certain style of I'd say of dress, and would they want that dress to? Oh my God, where the fuck did he go? It speaks to someone's one-time experience with something that they feel as though would make them feel like they have the right to bear anything, as far as what they want to do with themselves. And he just ran out here and hit this tree. Okay, all right. Got him. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with this, in more or less words. That's what I'm trying to do with this broadcast. Is yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do with it. So Genius at Work. That's what I'm doing. And if the second person wanted to say something too, then I'm sorry that you didn't get to say anything, because but yeah, seeing as how there are so many different kinds of people in this world, and so many different kinds of what they want or want to believe is right, I guess we have to realize that that oh shit, damn it, I gotta go back downstairs and what we want to realize as far as rights goes, and the right to be able to call yourself something or someone else. Realize that that everyone needs that right sometimes, and I think that people who do use the bare minimum get used to the bare minimum of what they would attune themselves to be, and in some ways, being able to make yourself, being able to acknowledge your gender neutrality or your gender specificity, speaks to the amount of peace that you have in your country, or the amount of thought that goes into what you create yourself to be, or what you have yourself to be, or what you would be in a certain situation, or as a constant throughout any situation. I'd say that what you should do with yourself, I guess, is make sure that there's make sure that you're not infringing upon someone else's rights just by not just by just existing, but by voicing your opinion constantly. What are you doing? Are you telling someone else that they're not good enough, or would someone else try and see that opinion to be something that was different, or something that was, I think it's dude right there. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Yeah, alright, there's dudes right there. Yeah. This guy right here too. Alright. But yeah, understanding that the gender neutrality and the way that it affects men's psyche, or even what men would identify as far as and in that same sense, what it has to do, I guess what I'm actually trying to say is how we used to identify with ourselves. God damn it! This dude was not blocking a little shit. There we go. Awesome. How I guess people used to identify themselves as, or the way they identify themselves now, depending upon what kind of spectrum they use, I guess, realize that, son of a bitch. I didn't know he was there. Sorry, that third one. Alright, but yeah, understanding that, that there are those people who do identify on a spectrum, and those people who don't identify on a spectrum. Is that a certain given right, I guess? As far as gender neutrality, and the way that video games marginalize that gender neutrality, like with scantily clad women and people who identify as, ooh, I'm a little girl, or something like that, or like or people who identify as certain affinities as far as our video game culture and movie culture goes. What will we and also the roles we see in every movie and video game we watch. Sometimes we as people start to identify with those movies, or with those things that we're seeing, or with that media that we're consuming. Do we see? Is there a difference is there a difference in identifying as what you would see, or what you would like to see in your not constituent, and your partner, as well as what you would like to be able to give from yourself as a partner in a relationship? So, but also, or even without a relationship, understanding that in a relationship of two people conversing, what would you like to see as far as something you want someone to agree with you on a certain issue, or you want someone to give you affirmation and something that you do, or something like that. Like I like to see people like my art. I like people to see and if I'm doing something wrong, or if I'm doing something innocuous or stupid, or if I'm saying something dumb or something like that, then I want to be actually called out on it sometimes. I've noticed that like I'm not completely called out on it. Like let's see, wait. Yeah, I'm trying to do some stuff in this video game. I got 7,000 orbs, so I'm gonna go level up again my magic and see if I can I know that there are people to kill in this area, but I'm gonna go back and realize that I only have 3 great arrows left, and I don't want to get caught by myself, lonesome and stupid. Let's see here, Jula. All right. Sorry, I accidentally hit my mic. But then also understanding that that whenever we speak of ourselves in a certain tense, like him, her, know that basically our entire language was based off of only two genders. Our entire English language, and if you don't want to be specified under am I blowing hot air? I don't know. Our entire English language, my entire English language, and Viralis TV. I guess you're not. Your language isn't that Viralis TV. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna level up now, and I gotta do my let's see here. HP 805, vitality. Physical defense and poison resistance. Yeah, okay. Alright, but yeah, making sure you know that, alright, let's see if I can take out like a small boss. So, I'm gonna go and travel to, where I'm going, and see if I can actually beat up some peeps. But yeah, I know I'm talking a lot, but but yeah, but that's kind of a little bit the way I feel. I guess I'm not really like saying exactly where I stand on my thing of this, because there are 2 different ways to be able to specify different genders right now, but I'd say knowing that son of a bitch, I didn't do that. All right, I'd say knowing that all right, knowing that there are certain ways to be able to call yourself, I guess, as a pronoun or any kind of thing. I'd say understanding the spectrum of where those genders lie, or where you would specify yourself as a gender. Son of a bitch. Forgot to lock on. Got him. Okay. But yeah, making sure we specify ourselves in some sort of cubbyhole, like I said, sometimes is kind of gives off a nuance of sometimes idiocy in my book. I'd say that sometimes what people call themselves, sometimes, God damn it! Alright, sometimes when people call themselves can, I'd say can mess with the way that they identify, as far as ideologically. And I'd say that, what, oh, you're doing a challenge run. I never using the staffs. Yeah, actually, I'm using the staff because I tried to use swords and stuff like that because I am a sorcerer on this run, so I can't use a lot of. I'm not good at using stuff, and I guess yeah, I am kind of doing a challenge run. Son of a bitch! Fucking died again. God damn it. Awesome. Alright. But yeah, where I seem to stand on where my ideological ness goes. Yeah, I know. I'm just doing this out of luck and what I actually like about these video games is their art and different ways to actually see all this cool stuff and stuff like that. Like I'm not really like in it to like beat it all the way like immediately. I'm just trying to. And there's my souls, and hopefully I get them. No, I don't know where my other souls are because they're gone. And fuck that shit. It's fine. Alright, got him. And hopefully I can draw out him by taking these souls. Only have 50. Got him. Alright. But yeah, making sure that, shit. Making sure that people understand where they come from on a spectrum of ideology. I guess what people can understand too sometimes is that people just want change sometimes. People just want a differentiality or a differentiation from just what they've experienced so far, I guess, on things. Or one on the spectrum of experience. Sometimes what we give ourselves as far as son of a bitch. On the spectrum of what we give ourselves as far as experience goes, I think that we kind of need to change within ourselves, I guess, before we start changing anyone around us. It kind of sits with me to be able to change my ideological viewpoint sometimes. And I know that Leslie is tired of me talking, but I don't. And we're gonna see if we can actually kill that dragon thing, because I'm gonna see if I can resistance against fire. Yes. I have 4 great. I'm gonna go attune my spells right after this. Alright. Let's see, wait. I'm gonna get a ladder. And I'm gonna go attune my spells. See if I can get this this shit on a thing. But you didn't realize that the staff had a. I just realized that you said that. You didn't realize that the staff had a R2 attack, and yes, I realized that, and also too, I realized how to get back inside the thing is by jumping into this window that I opened for myself. Yay. But yeah, making sure that we are kind of, I guess, sensitive to what other people would call themselves, and also realize that the women of the generation before never had that specificality. They never had that, or even people of a generation before never had that specificity, broadly spoken to them. I guess as a, and that's I guess sometimes the reasons why our language didn't evolve into being able to, I guess our language didn't evolve into a son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Awesome. Alright. Got him. Alright, I got a thing, hollow infantry armor. God damn, I'm getting like every single one of these. It's gonna be terrible. Alright, yeah, I'm also afraid of going down this ladder. Like if I press another button or something like that, I'm afraid that I'll let go and then I won't shit. So I guess I'm doing that. I guess I'm doing this challenge run or whatever. I don't know what this is, but I actually like using one weapon the entire game sometimes. So it's like, and I'm just trying. I'm gonna try to reinforce it as I go along. Son of a bitch. But thank you. I got 2 viewers now. Awesome. And if you wanna comment or make anything, awesome. Okay, you left. If I remember correctly, if you hold down circle B button, you should just slide down the ladder. Oh, okay, cool. Alright. I do not know that. This is my first time playing any Dark Souls at all, so I'm just really nervous about making stupid mistakes and dying immediately, like all the time. So I have 6 great arrows now, so I'm just gonna go through these people as many times as possible. And see, I'm on PlayStation 4 right now, so I don't know what button that is. And I have no idea what button that is. And also, there's a dude right there. I had no idea there was a guy right here. There we go. Awesome. I have two great soul arrows left. I'm gonna die. And or maybe I can actually. I have 2 Estus flax left. I can probably get him. Got him. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, this is my first time playing any Dark Souls at all. Like I played like Bloodborne like once, and I watched people play Bloodborne, and I watched people play Dark Souls 3 for a while, but I watched the Game Grumps play Dark Souls 3. So like they did the kind of like cosmetic mission or whatever. Okay, the circle button. All right, thank you, man. Yeah, I know. I am well versed in video games. That's the reason why I'm actually dodging these attacks instead of staying in front of them. I've played SNES, NES, and a whole bunch of different other games, so I kind of get the whole gist of things. You could have just told me the button. Didn't have to describe it for me. Now I feel like I'm old. Alright, I'm gonna reattune my spells because I'm gonna run past all these dudes and see if I can kill that dragon down there. That's what I'm gonna do. That's probably gonna end up in me dying, but it's gonna be good. And I have 15 soul arrows in this playthrough. Run past all the dudes. See. There we go. Yeah. Yay. Alright. So, I'm gonna see if I can dodge this guy's attacks. Alright, cool. That's okay. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go get this motherfucking bitch. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. No, no, no. I'm dead. I would thought that it would kill those dudes too. Awesome. This is not the best. Yeah, no. It's like that's the point though. I don't do and it's my character's name. Sir dies a lot. I have to taste something. All right, cool. I'll taste it. There's people on my my game stuff. Let me see. Is that turkey? I'll turkey. Let's taste it. Yeah, it's turkey. I thought it was fried. Yeah. Fried turkey is delicious. Huh? Sorry, I'm chewing on turkey if anybody's hearing it. Yeah. And also that was puppy food too. We need to get different food. Awesome. Awesome turkey. Alright. Alright, life gem, yay. This is not the best game to start with. Alright, I keep reading different stuff and I'm no, I don't like to start with the different stuff. I like to start with the lore and stuff like that. I love the lore. Like, that's the reason why I got into different stuff. Like, it's the whole reason why I liked Halo. It's the whole reason why I liked, like, it wasn't even because of the different things. It's because I was playing a video game that had such, like a bunch of... It's the reason why I like Star Wars. It's the reason why I probably still get Battlefront 2. Even though that it has those microtransactions and shit like that, or something. It's because I'm playing a video game that has a lot of awesome, awesome stuff that to do, basically, and like also like stuff to appreciate and everything like that, or like different characters that I'll be able to play as, and be able to realize that those characters have a background and they're not just I guess superficial or something. And I died. God damn it. But yeah, they're not just superficial something. It's like I used to play those video games on SNES and NES, and like Dreamcast and freaking other stuff like that. I really like to get into a lore of a game. Like I'm not like I like to realize the way that things aged and the way that the way the storyline goes. The third and the first are the best in lore. Well, okay. I mean, I guess that I'm also looking for a build too, so I'm not actually like but I mean, also too, I'm looking for the book as well. So I'm looking for the book online. I'm probably gonna get the book to tell me what's going on in Dark Souls 2, and then because I like to do things like from the middle on, because it does speak to the lore of something that if it stayed with the same people, then I want it to stay with the same people. But if they just made a game off the lore of the first and the third, then that kind of sucks, I guess. I don't want them to half-ass it in the middle. So that actually tells me what the fuck is going on. That dude just stayed still. Awesome. There's a glitch. There's a glitch happening right now, and hopefully it is not happening to the entire thing. Let's see here. See if it's happening to the entire thing. There we go. Okay, it's not. Awesome. There we go. Awesome. Alright, but yeah, I've noticed that the middle games, if they're not that as good as things, sometimes then the lore itself won't hold up. So if there's a game that's just making its name off of whatever game came before it, I've noticed that the middle game can be like the deciding factor in what I actually do or what I actually see with the lore. So if the middle game kind of sucks or on lore, then I'll notice that it's not going to get that much better on it's not going to get that much better on the first and the third. So I've noticed too that on Bloodborne it was kind of rushed, I guess, a little bit like that. So unless there's actual book that goes with it, sometimes I don't usually play as much of the game sometimes. But I'm still going to play this one all the way through. So the Demon Souls lore, I'm not actually into that. I haven't really gotten into it. And then, like I said, this is the first time I like to play the game to introduce myself to the lore sometimes. Like I watched the oh, son of a bitch. I'm done. I wish you could change your spells on the frickin'. Can you change your spells on the let's see, wait, let's go to our inventory, get equipment. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the reason why I do it, is because sometimes the most rage-inducing the most difficult will actually make me appreciate the lore more. So and this dude's just standing, resting his face and resting his eyes. I'm gonna see if I can. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Ah! I can't aim. I gotta aim. That's great. Oh, that did that for no reason. Awesome. Good job for me. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go to my inventory and see if I can find a exploding ball of... Alright. Let's see, I'm gonna go to my equipment and go to the exploding ball. And I have 2 of them. So let's see here. There we go. Alright. Got it. Okay. Alright. Got it. Alright. Got 1,850 souls, so what I'm gonna do now is go up this stupid ladder and then go and let me see. Alright. So I have to do something that involves ice or something that just beats the shit out of this toad dude that's at the end of this goddamn hallway. Alright. Go upstairs. Demon Souls is more mysterious, or do you think they just didn't come up with the lore for it if it's more mysterious? It's just like, we're not gonna say anything or write anything because we didn't hire any writers. Ooh. It's cool? Okay, cool. Alright. I'll see it. I'll see what's going on with it. I know Demon Souls can be, is like, that too, yeah. I guess I like the characters in this one though too, because it's funny to me. It's like
I knew you'd be back.
like the voice actors are probably hired by the, or not even hired, but they were probably actually writers, and that's what I like about this sometimes. But let's see, wait. It's a club. Kestius. I don't know what it does. Equipment status, it strikes. Okay, cool. Alright, we got 1,000, we got 200. We go with the exploding one. Let's see, wait. Slightly restores spell uses. Let's go with this one, yeah. Let's see here, and then go with this one. Alright, I'm gonna go with the spells. I'm gonna keep on beating these guys until they're gone, and then when they're gone, I'm gonna go in and see if I can take out that dragon. That not the dragon, but that little toad that like is throwing up fucking lava everywhere, or fires, or flames, or napalm, or whatever the fuck you call it. Oh wait, I wonder what goes the advice on the fire frog. No. Oh, okay, cool. I'll just go through the door then, because that's what I was trying to go through anyways. So. Why not? Is it just like it's just like a whirlwind of disappointment, basically? He blends in, old fucker. Hollow infantry. Press triangle. What's that? Oh, block. Or whatever. I can block. That's where it... Oh wait, I gotta... Oh wait. Alright, got that one, but it's stupid as shit because it doesn't work for me. Watch how little damage I take away from these people. It's fucking terrible, isn't it? That's how much I've actually leveled up this staff, or leveled up and reinforced it. I leveled up this myself as far as attuned spells goes. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go down that door though. I really want to go down see where that door is, and I'm probably going to bait this dude because I just killed that guy forever. Let's see, wait. All right, I have 9 of them left. So whatever enemies in here, I'm probably just gonna go and see what's going on here. Alright, going in there. Hopefully this is not a trap. Yay, it's not a trap. It's a fire longsword? Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, I just went, so it's time for me to go. Alright, doop doop doo, doop 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 doo, doop 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 doop. But yeah, I'd say the way that the game's kind of, or the way that I think the choices that sometimes people make in video games can kind of marginalize what we think about I'd say within male and female or gender specific or gender neutral roles, I guess sometimes. And also too, I mean, I'd say men kind of, or boys or men, the male gender kind of realizes that if you press triangle, of course. I'm trying to get something to there. Damage in 2 hands. Weapon. Oh, okay, cool. But if I have a two-handed weapon, okay, cool. If I use 2 hands, I'll get more damage out of it. Okay, I didn't know that. So, all right, cool. I'm gonna see if I can go to. But I have to get a two-handed weapon. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not worried about it. That's cool. Bo, what are you eating? Bo. Calm down. Alright. There is my landlord's dog was eating a ketchup packet, so I'm putting it back where it's supposed to be. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the trash because he licked all over it. Oh. Alright. There it is. Alright, I can do it with any weapon? Okay, cool. I didn't know that, so thanks for the advice. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna sit at this bonfire. I'm at 1 hour and 18 minutes. That means I gotta stand up. Nope, mate. I don't know. To each their own, I guess. So, just thinking about different stuff and trying to come up with a different topic. So, but people can be marginalized no matter what. Whenever you're trying to speak to a specific audience. So, or like trying to say that like somebody's the hero and somebody's the villain, and like these dudes are like they're fallen soldiers from when son of a bitch, I thought he was dead. It said no problem. Oh, no problem. I just said nope, mate. I was like, what? Okay, cool. It's like there's a certain boss or something that you don't like in this one. I didn't know what you were doing. Okay, no problem. All right, cool. I didn't know it was an abbreviation. I'm not good with abbreviations sometimes. Like whenever people are abbreviating some stuff, like I'm not like a part of the PC culture sometimes. Or not PC, like not PC as in politically correct, but PC as in like PC games culture. So there's that. And also, I forget abbreviations so easily that that sometimes I'm just like, I'm trying to build up more stuff and build up more people. But it's hard for me to actually get to do this because. Cool. But yeah, I guess whatever kind of audience you're trying to get to with a video game is kind of a certain way or a certain thing. It's like there's only a certain number of people who are a part of an audience. So I think it says try item. Oh, be wary of the duo. It's locked from this side. You can't open it. It's weird. I don't get that, man. There's so many locked doors and shit in this video game. But yeah, I'd say that that it's really hard to make an assumption about about some pop culture, I guess. To me, it's like I don't make opinions about it, and even though the way that it's trying to make me think sometimes. I'll have to beat the boss to get the key to unlock that door. Okay, cool. All right. There we go. All right, I'm going downstairs to beat the other guys because they're in the doorway. All right. Oh wait. Son of a bitch. Got him. I didn't feel like doing anything. I'd say realizing that I'd say our own culture kind of like and in the same sense, I guess people try to knock down like certain doors that don't open for them. I guess in a kind of a culture that kind of has a certain number of people and then stops accepting people into that group. It's like the same thing with religions and Jehovah's Witnesses. It's like, whoa, what's going on? How come there's only 144,000, man? That's fucked up. It's like that whole thing. It's like exclusivity, sort of approach to going, I guess, into any endeavor, I guess. And I think it's snowing outside. I'm gonna go check. It's freaking awesome. Or it's probably raining. No, it's hailing. It's hailing, I think. And my dog just ran outside because he's a dumbass. Bo, you're gonna get sick. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's hailing. It hurts, probably. I don't know. Alright. Okay, I have 1,600. I'm gonna go and see if I can... It's really hard to... I'm gonna stand up for the rest of it. Okay. Alright, Alright, let's see if we can, I'm gonna start killing the big guys now. There we go, yeah. And I'm gonna have to keep getting shards and stuff like that for my, thing. It's pretty cool. There's ice on the ground. It's ice hailing. It's kind of badass. And I'm in New Orleans. It's awesome. That's the reason why I like it. It's because it doesn't usually snow here at all. Like, it doesn't really do anything. Sometimes it just... Okay. Got 2,000. Okay. Got 10 of them left, so probably not gonna beat this guy. No, I'll beat him. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's see. Got him. And he dropped an item. Yay. Old Knight Hammer. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to use that very much. But alright. Let's see if we can go back to the bonfire. Kill some dudes again. Alright. There we go. Wish that other guy was gone, so I could kill that other guy up there by the top of the stairs. Son of a bitch. Are you serious, you little bastard? Guts. Is he's going again? Yeah, he's going again. Okay, got him. Okay. Alright, but yeah, thinking about, gender exclusivity. It's like with any group, crack blue eye orb. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, son of a bitch! Oh. Okay, cool. I died right there, but I'm going back to that thing right there, so it's okay. But yeah, with any exclusivity sort of like thing, what people actually do, as far as Bo's eating, he's eating a cover. With any sort of wants to with any sort of want to be part of a group, I guess, or be part of, or realize that you're not alone in a certain aspect of thinking. It's the ways that we do different things. The ways that I needed to realize that this dude is the reason why I'm here. He's supposed to be dying, and all right. But yeah, the reasons why we kind of set up walls and bars and say that you can't do those certain things and that certain thing, like that whole oh my god, that whole like respite of news that was basically people pissed off that you can't make co-ed bathrooms. And I think that there's still a you can't make but also too, I mean, people are like, oh my god, the kids don't have their own bathroom. So it's like when kids usually go into a bathroom, they go in with their parents. So so it's like, I mean, and also in the same sense, I think that sometimes even if they did go in by themselves, they should have that whole thing. They should have individual bathrooms, and they should have communal bathrooms. If they're gonna have a communal bathroom, then they should have an individual bathroom. All the same. So as far as public restrooms go, but because there are certain people that like privacy as far as when they go to a restroom, and sometimes they won't even have but getting off of that, sort of whole like weird freaking argumentative talk or something like that, realizing that that we have, as men, I guess, as a single genre of people. Makes sense since gender is on a spectrum. I said genre. We have to realize that that even though I guess what people would say is it's not the fact that we have a gender or we have a certain gender to be able to. It's not the fact that we have. It's like even though people have come up with different genders or different gender gender spectrificity. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a word. But which boss do I have to beat, Genius at Work? Is it the one downstairs, or is it the one, son of a bitch. Alright, got him. Alright. And also, yes, I'm doing, I am kind of crowd idealizing some stuff, a little bit. Yeah, the one downstairs. The one below that little dragon dude. The one, like the one at the dragon, like that, at the fire or below the fire, because there's a huge boss inside of the mist that I went into and I ran into and died for, and died in front of somebody. Actually, like, I realized I was not ready, and I was never ready. I was never gonna be ready unless I got enough souls. I'm gonna go level up again. All right. The Jewel of the Farfire. Oh man. Yeah, I realize my kidneys hurt sometimes when I sit down too much. Oh, there's a monster burps. I still have a monster left. You can drink it. Alright, but yeah, but if y'all have any opinions, like, throw them my way or anything like that. Or if y'all don't have any opinions and you think that gender exclusivity or gender specificity is kind of stupid, other than male or female, let me know. Because it's always good to express your opinions in somewhere that's safe, and somewhere that actually you can actually express your opinions, because sometimes you'll forget that you have opinions at all if you don't. So, if you're not allowed to, you know. And also, it's kind of glitching a little bit, but contraption does not move. Let's see here. I know that does that, and there's a bunch of stuff to get in there, and I just want to get in there. I want to do it. I want to get in. Alright, let's see, wait, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the other one, to the other, thing, so. I have to talk to a character to move the pillar. But which character do I have to talk to? I don't know which character I have to talk to. I think I just have to I gotta go down this area. It's past the boss with the giant dudes at the place where you were at just at. It's past the boss. Awesome. Awesome. That's great. I'm just gonna go travel there because I'm not doing all this bullshit. I'm just gonna go travel to that bonfire and defeat all these guys so I can level up. But I do have 5,208, so I'm gonna level up right now and see if I can. I'm gonna level up and I'm gonna do 2,000. I'm gonna do it again. Yes. Alright, so I should be able to kill them in, like, I'd say a pretty easily guided way, I guess. Much easier way. Alright, I'm gonna stop standing on that part of the carpet because it's making, and also these shoes suck. So, alright, but also, yeah, if y'all have anything to talk about or anything to say about gender exclusivity or gender bias, I guess, or gender anything, or if you experience gender bias, even if you're male or female, realize that that is important, and you have to voice your opinion sometimes, or else they won't. He's gonna, yay, there's the thing. Held my gauntlets. I'm gonna see if I can make an armor out of something. Or if I can actually wear an armor. Because I know I'm a mage and everything like that. But got him. Alright. Yes. And also I'm gonna do my agility next. Son of a bitch! God damn it. That bait him into attacking every single time. This is gonna suck. Alright. Alright, this is gonna suck. Alright, so yeah. I have a corner about there, exactly, city. You're going to a gender specific from as a study of science of supporting it. Yeah, I know. There's, but also too, as it stands with socioeconomic trends, we only identify as he or she sometimes, as far as like, are you male or female on a job application? So notice that language only supported those two things in a certain sense for a very long time. So we're getting into territory that could even change our language, or so it's like, so realize that that you could change the way that people actually specify on a job application, and it could actually change socioeconomic trends of the way that we actually treat each other completely. And also, in the same sense, people judge each other constantly from the way that they just dress sometimes. So there's that to actually think about whenever you're actually thinking about whether or not someone's actually dressing in a certain way, like submissively or dominantly, like they're dressing in all black or dark colors, or they're dressing in sort of a light, sort of like a fun color or something like that. And thinking about that different stuff, you probably have to think about the way that people have thought for a very long time, I guess, and give them time to be able to I guess heal, or I guess not really atone, but heal from thinking about those attunements, I guess, for a very long time, because even science itself sometimes baits a plant itself, calling it male or female if it bears a fruit, or if it doesn't bear a fruit. Know that we've basically ingrained it into our entire scientific community sometimes as well. Realize that by default sometimes people actually do make those assumptions sometimes, whether or not a person has an innie or an outie sexual organ. And I think that if we become sort of like what's the word? Gender specific to I'm an expert, but I haven't looked into gender. Ties directly into your physical sex. A lot of people have an idea. But also too, think about that. Think about the way that did scientists and linguistics experts do that just specifically for science, or did they realize that it was a specific, and then choose not to include it for a while, I guess. And I mean, and I'm talking about somewhat American culture as well, realizing that like some people would say that there was an end of an era, I guess, when it came to being a gentleman or being a gentlewoman or something like that, or being something that and I have 0 of these left. I'm gonna see if I can actually bait this dude to attack. Son of a bitch. Ooh. But also too, how does that pair into video games too as well? Because there have been certain positive types of son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. This dude's blocking his ass off. Got him. Okay. Alright, but yeah, understanding that, and I'm not saying that any of us are experts, but if there are, then that'll be cool. But I don't think they scour the internet looking for people to have discussions with all the time. But I'm not sure if they do, but they might. But I'm saying that like having a discussion over what you believe and how you believe it, and the spectrum of being able to understand, I'd say, gender might actually have an effect on how people make video games and how they actually do things. Will it have a wrong role sometimes? But also too, with Death Stranding and stuff like that, it's kind of a gender specific look at men, I guess, in some ways. Because did you see that trailer? I guess the Game Awards. I think it was really cool, and I thought that was really awesome because in some certain ways we all have the organs to be able to make a certain nutrient, I guess, milk, I guess, in our. But also too, in the same sense, I think that that women are better equipped, or people who identify as women, I guess, through a spectrum, and also people who identify as other things, as far as that goes. I think that it's 2,445. I'm gonna see if I can beat this dude right here. But yeah, through that, I think that people are starting to realize that they're looking at different things. They're looking at the same things differently, I guess. It's not like you're seeing anything new for the first time, but you're seeing something that you're hearing something that you're hearing something new and looking at son of a bitch. Not looking at son of a bitch. Looking at a topic differently, and seeing that topic itself is worth talking about, or worth having a discussion about. I don't know. And also too, I'm not judging anyone or anything like that. Whatever opinions you have on the subject, even if you identify as just one or you don't believe in the spectrum at all, realize that I'm not judging at all. I'm not trying to like come out, and it's not a witch hunt. I'm not actually trying to and also in the same sense, even though I sometimes identify as just male, and I don't really see myself across a spectrum, I guess I do have emotions, I guess, and in the same sense, I don't see myself. I see that that I have an estrogen. Son of a bitch. All right, that I have an estrogen flow, I guess, sometimes. Not a male menopause or anything like that, but I wouldn't call myself. I just son of a. There we go. But yeah, understanding that, I'd say that that there is a spectrum of through being able to experience some certain emotions, and not to say that those emotions kind of get the better of you sometimes. Realizing that that those emotions are experienced by both genders. I'm not gender like specifying it, but I'm also saying that there's a flow of estrogen inside of me, even though that I'm not like I do consider myself to just be male, I guess, and I don't really consider myself. I didn't for a very long time consider there to be a spectrum on genders. I didn't really. I just saw someone and then expected to see them as that my entire life, or that specificity I saw, or that specific look, I guess, of effeminate sort of features, and even though there's a lot of talk about about it being on a spectrum. I don't really understand that spectrum very much or anything like that. I don't really understand that there is. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that there isn't a spectrum at all. I'm just saying that I was ignorant to that spectrum for a very long time, so much so that sometimes my judgments can be different. Got him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, how it has to do with socioeconomic trends and the way people actually really react towards each other. Got him. Okay. But yeah, but that's basically what I believe as far as something goes. Is my lack of belief kind of turned me on to not believing in myself for a very long time, I guess, or not seeing myself for who I actually was, even though, and I'm a gender specific or anything like that, but also to socially confident, I guess. And now that I'm a little bit more confident and a little bit more knowledgeable about what I actually am or what I actually do identify as. I mean, I identify as just male, I guess, or not technically effeminate, but I got 1,400. I gotta. Did I die? I died, so I have to go back here and get these souls. I think I got. Where did I die at? Oh, I died. I know where I died. Okay. But yeah, but that's where I guess to where the video games themselves are gonna see. You're gonna see kind of an influx in indie games, I guess, because of the way that people actually think and the way that people actually think about their futures and stuff like that. Back in the entrance, yeah. Yeah. But yeah. That's basically what I've actually identified as is a male, I guess, with certain tendencies, I guess. But but seeing as how that's probably not a gender, I'm still have a little bit of ways to go. But also too that's basically how I identify as far as being I am schizoaffective with bipolar tendencies. So I think that so in the same sense, I guess that sometimes I identify as male on the spectrum, but I don't know what I am still sometimes. Like, I don't know how the spectrum actually works itself, I guess, or actually even identifies people, I guess. In the same sense, I'm a little bit more, I said, sensitive to its socioeconomic trends or the way that it actually is with people. I'm not exactly, I'd say, unattuned to what they have. I know what their specific, I'd say, needs are, but also too, in the same sense, I'm not going to let people walk all over me or anything like that. I'm not going to let people say that, because I'm a certain gated spectrum on the sexuality whatever thing. I'm a certain gender on a specific spectrum. I get this and this and this and this and this, and I'm like that's not cool, because you're setting you're setting a large gap. And also, it's the same thing that men actually did to pretty much every other thing on the existence of this planet. They believe that it's just because of defending a certain bias or a certain ideal, that they get first dibs, I guess. And also, I've seen this in myself sometimes as well, and as well as people that I'm gonna see if I can actually I'd get my let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. see. 2000. Let's see, I'm gonna do health and equip load. And oh, 2,900. Alright, okay. I'm gonna confirm it. Alright. So, but yeah, that's basically what I kind of believe, I guess, is I know that there's a spectrum, but actually I'm not exactly too keen on actually, let's see, I gotta go back and I gotta go buy something. I'm gonna buy item, and I'm gonna go to this one, and I'm gonna get Titanite shard. 800. 82. 1,600. And I'm gonna reinforce my 540 souls. Alright, cool. Alright, reinforced it already.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna see if I can do the 30 spells because they should be up to par, I guess, against these dudes now. Alright. But yeah, understanding that that through that spectrum sometimes people are marginalized, and the way that people kind of or through looking through that spectrum, people sometimes are marginalized because of their femininities or certain or the way that they or a certain masculinity, I guess, in them within their own their things. I guess people are treated differently no matter what sometimes, and the way that they socially interact with each other sometimes, and I guess that has more look on what the spectrum of or not, that has less of a look of what the spectrum is, but more of the way that we socially interact with each other, and but the way that marginalizes sexes and son of a bitch. No, God damn it! All right, I fucked up again and I died, but it's okay because I'm going back to the same thing. And I'm gonna get my souls back. It's gonna be great. But hopefully people will be able to understand, I guess, or actually me, I'll be able to understand a little bit about more of what the spectrum is as far as ideally things go. And I think people, when you really need to understand, is that they need to stop trying to disprove their predecessors. Like, that's as far as different things go. It's like I know that it's like stop trying to disprove, I guess, like the generation that came before them, I guess, you know. It's like I think that the less we stop trying to disprove people and start trying to make new discoveries, is the more I think that people will actually go back to their old ways of being able to use the scientific method a lot easier. But when we use the scientific method and be able to understand where I'd say where we stand genderistically, I guess. I got it. I got him. Let's see, wait. They're gonna get harder and harder every single. Son of a bitch. Alright. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm thinking about different stuff like that and the way that I used to judge people. Got him. Okay. I'm thinking about that and the way they used to judge people, and also, I did not know that he was protecting a lever. I'm gonna pull this thing. did not know that. I did not understand that. Oh my god, that's why it's... Holy shit. That's why I kept getting knocked off that entire level. Because... Alright, I'll have a way to actually move now. Alright, cool. So there's 24 of these things. I'm gonna see if I can get this dude. Got him. Alright, and also there's a dude right here with a shield, and also there's another dude who's coming, and I'm gonna die eventually. And there's probably another lever. There's another lever, but it's on the realm with 3 guys in. Okay, cool. Alright. I'm gonna probably die now, but that's probably beside any points. And these guys... Alright. I have to kill... Alright, I'm gonna keep going, and these guys are gonna keep on coming. And I'm gonna actually see if I can go up to this dude, and... Alright. There is no way that I'm going to be able to beat them with 15 souls. Got him, okay. Alright, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Come on. I'm trying to bait him into attacking me. Baity, baity, baity. Baity, baity, baity. Shit! Son of a bitch! No! God damn it! Alright, at least I got my souls back. I didn't completely die. But, yeah, I know that I'm trying to beat them. I'm trying to beat the shit out of them. I want to beat the shit out of them, and I'm baiting them into attacking, so I can open them up and do the spell, or do any spell, I guess. Alright, hopefully that dude is dead now. And no, he's not, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna beat him anyways. Alright. But yeah, that's basically what I've been thinking about a lot. And I know I'm not an expert on any of it, and I'm just spitballing it all, but I like to hear what people actually think about it sometimes, and also what people know about it too, because there are little stuff that I've tried to make got him. Yeah. Son of a bitch, I did not know he was gonna attack. Son of a bitch! Alright, there's that, and there's that. I haven't died, but I knew that I would die a lot in this thing because I knew nothing about it. I knew there was absolutely nothing. I knew absolutely nothing about it, and I barely even started to level up within what I was actually doing. I just kept dying, and people would start disappearing, I guess, and that was basically it. But within being able to notice that within every game there is availability of knowledge, and it's snowing, I think. It might be hailing, but it's snowing, I think, too. I got 3. He's got 3 big attacks, and I think he's got three striding attacks, and 1 big one, I think. Yeah, see that one. Alright, so... Got him. Okay. drop an item. Okay. Alright, that one's already up. That one's already down. Got it. Okay. There's another way to go. There's a dragon up there. I ran into that dragon, and I got set on fire one time. Some snowy veggies. Sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna go back and run all the way back to the entrance. So these guys, oh my god, god damn it! I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Okay. But yeah, talking about what I was talking about earlier. The way that people get marginalized sometimes within that certain spectrum. I think that people, I guess, don't need to just be more sensitive to other people's beliefs, I guess, and also in the same sense as well, even if those beliefs are true and or not true. I think that people need to start understanding that I'd say we're not just people that believe, we're people that are consistently changing, I guess. Within, I guess, that certain spectrum of change and changing what we believe in and how we believe it, I think that certain people need to realize, or not certain, just certain people, pretty much everyone needs to realize that we and also that's only because I grew up around people that certainly believed in a different approach to human life, I guess, and in certain ways they believed in the ways that they believed in things, I guess, but the things that they believed in, and in the ways that they were persecuted for it, and the ways that they had persecutions for it. All right, son of a bitch. But yeah, got him. But yeah, making sure that we understand. Shut up, Bo! God dang it! Alright, yeah, making sure that we understand that there are message. Try tongue. That's terrible. Alright, yeah, and also there's a glitch in between this thing. Is it still there? Yeah, there it is. You can see through to the other side. See that little crack. Awesome. Hopefully I don't fall through the entire map. That would suck. There we go. Alright, I gotta save my my humanity, my all right. Yeah, I'm trying to get one of them to actually just there we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna get one of them. And I got 11 souls left, so hopefully I can be able to beat this dude. Son of a bitch. Alright. And I got 6 souls left. I can probably beat this dude if I hit him a couple times. But let's see, I gotta flask it up, pull this lever. I don't know what this lever does, but I'm gonna pull it up, see what it does, and I'm gonna awesome. Now I'm never gonna fall off the thing. It's great. It's really great. I'm really happy about it. Oh, so happy. Alright, I'm gonna run. See if I can beat this dude with 5 soul arrows. Is it cold outside? No, I'm good. I only give hugs. I don't give hugs. Hugs give me. Well, I think my roommate just came up and used her hands to son of a bitch. I don't have any more soul arrows. Okay, I'm gonna wait till he I'm gonna bait him into attack. There we go. There we go. All right. Got him. Okay. And yeah, I think that it's like saying that that whatever personal identity you have, you're used to, I guess. But in the same sense too, I mean, we were born kind of with a less of an identity, but more of just an understanding of what we are, I guess. We didn't really identify as a certain thing. We just realized that we wanted something to do, and we wanted something like Neven, you know. We didn't want to bait anyone or do anything like that, but or we didn't want to turn into a certain type of person. I think that and within those confines of being able to, and yes, I am running all the way through them to see if I can beat the boss with this. But yeah, understanding that there are certain aspects of like normalcy, I guess, whenever it comes to being able to think like a certain type of person. And yes, I need to go here, and hopefully that I will be able to, yes. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. God damn it! No, he's fucking hard. And he's got a fucking sweeping motion with his spear. So it's kind of hard for me to actually get out from under it. A little bit. So, or away from the range of it. I can probably go backwards, I guess, but I can't be put into a corner. But yeah, it can... I think that the way that we kind of set problems up for ourselves too, and obstacles to beat for ourselves, it kind of sets kind of like a notion up that that, I'm gonna tune my spells. I'm gonna go get the Great Soul Arrow because I had no idea that it was that fucking hard. Alright, but yeah, understanding that, that there are certain abilities through what we actually, put for ourselves, and the fact that, there are, there are many amounts of obstacles that I think we show up, like, as we identify as certain things, I guess. And I'm not saying that we put those obstacles in front of ourselves, or that we just put those obstacles in front of ourselves, or that we're kind of like, I guess, slaves to our own inhibitions, I guess. And in the same sense, as we start to identify as something else, or as you start to identify as something that, like, that isn't on the spectrum, I guess, too, realize that, son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to start going back around, back around, back around. I'm gonna have to bait him and keep baiting him. See, because he can get me in one fucking hit. Like, that sucks so bad. Another problem is the people's preferences change over time due to... Yeah, I'd say that we do kind of change as people sometimes. Even though we do identify as something different, we kind of start to realize that, I'd say that our identity to want to be able to see something that resembles ourselves outside of ourselves is kind of, stupid. Sometimes, as far as children goes, we start to identify with people that don't really have that spectrum of reality or of that spectrum of ideology that we want to see more like us, or we want to see, like, in the same sense. I still identify with like I want to be able to find a mate that identifies with me a little bit more, I guess, than other people. But in the same sense, I'm not like super attuned to actually like they don't have to have everything in common with me. You son of a bitch! I have to use my goddamn Estus flask. I'm pissed off now. Let me see if I can beat him. Let me see if I can beat him. Son of a bitch! Are the messages getting cut off for you, or is that just what I'm seeing? I think, yeah, the messages are kind of getting cut off, because I think there's a certain amount of words you can actually put into them. So, I know what you were saying, their preference of their own ideas, or ideologicalness, I guess. Yeah, I noticed it. But there are, certain times that, in our lives that we start to realize that we shouldn't be so serious about things, I guess, and also realizing that that our own opinions do matter, but I'd say they matter to us more than they matter to someone else. Realizing that people have, just because people see things differently than us, I think that that as a generation of being able to see things, or even a generation of people who saw things differently and started to see things differently. People who, I guess, had more ideas than, or had more ideas that were voiced than that. So I think that got him. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on killing these guys. So hopefully they'll stop. What's the word? They'll stop showing up to the party, I guess. They'll stop being alive on this mat level, and I'll be able to. But I think that there's a lot bigger of a. And yeah, I'm at 2 hours and 16 minutes, but I don't care. I'm gonna beat this boss right here. I'm gonna beat a boss, I think. I'm not gonna be able to beat the big boss because that dude is fucking insanely huge, and I would just be running around gunning and I wouldn't be able to actually make a difference in what. Oh my gosh, almost ran off. All right. But yeah, understanding that that there are certain big differences in what we see as and what we see on TV sometimes too, as well as what we see on different stuff. Because basically, I'd say that the news, moreover, is trying to give us an idea or a big idea of what everything is going or what everything is going on. So it's not like actually like they're not telling the truth sometimes. Because I like to give sometimes people news anchors and people who commit themselves to actually telling certain parts of news benefit of the doubt, I guess. That happens a lot with me, and I think that's a little bit of a different topic, but it has a lot to do with the way that women are perceived as well. So or that I'd say that people who identify as women are perceived, because there are people with boobs and vaginas. I don't know. I'm just being stupid and dumb. But yeah, I'd say that there are yeah, your messages are kind of getting cut off a little bit. So, but boss by the elevator is easier if you are set on this one. There is a summon. There's someone you can get for him, but you have to be human to get him. Yeah, I know I do. I have to. I mean, I don't know about that, but I know that I have to be human to get better health, and dang it, come on. Son of a bitch. I can probably beat him. I just gotta nimbly walk around him and stuff like that. I gotta bait him into attacking me. And I gotta get a bigger area of attack so I can actually... Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to beat him on this little catwalk right here. Son of a bitch. Calm down, you motherfucker! Alright, okay. The boss by the elevator is easier. The boss by the elevator, the big one? That huge one, I guess? Is easier? I mean, I was able to run around him a lot easier, but also too, I'd say the amount of time that I had to put into him, I'm not really sure if I can actually do that. Let's see, wait, I'm gonna get my souls back, and I got 800 souls. No, there's no souls right there. The giant guy is a lot easier. Okay, cool. I'll go beat him then. No, I'm gonna go here. Travel. Let's beat him. Oh, I need to sit down. We're probably gonna go with 3 hours, a 3-hour thing, because I'm at 20 minutes already, and my knees are hurting, but it's cool. Okay. All right, let's go here. Talking about stuff that I have no idea about. But hopefully getting a little bit more stuff in it. It'll be easier for you since the test is a lot of people stay on far behind you shooting legs. Alright, cool, okay. That is a technique that I will use. And hopefully I can actually lock onto him too. So, alright. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna go. Alright, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna do something that I really want to do as far as go up. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to my inventory. I'm gonna go to my human effigy, and I'm gonna be human so I can get my life back. I'm not gonna get the souls yet. I'm gonna restore equipment durability. I'm gonna do that. Use it. And unveil the world of the guilty, banish phantoms, blah 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 blah. Has no value. I'm gonna leave this far behind. Discard it. There's like no way I can beat that guy though. Like, 'cause there's a weird way for me to like. That's weird. I don't. Let's see. By the boss door, there's a summons. Alright, and I'm gonna... What the fuck? Alright, there it is. Alright. Into the mist. Alright. I did it. I'm amazing. Okay. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I thought it was. Total soul last giant. Yay! Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's not the last giant because there's a Dark Souls 3 and yeah. Yeah, I got 2 of those summons. That was really great. Thank you, and thank you for the stuff for the Let's see here. I'm gonna go to my inventory. I'm gonna go to like shit. All right. I had to go back and is there a thing out here? No, there's not. Awesome. Here we go. There are reasons why he is the last giant. Yeah, I know. Because he sucks. Yay! I fucking hate those dudes. Alright. Yeah, I know that there's not always a summons there because I went there last time and tried to beat him and there wasn't there. But I think that the less time you have to beat someone is the more time you have to go to a friggin' bonfire and attune my spells. I really have to tune my spells. Probably should have done that a long time ago. But I have 8,900 things, so I'll be able to upgrade my stuff. And by I'm gonna go travel to the far, far away bonfire. Huh? Oh. Summons only appear if you're a human, if you're hollow. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Bearer of the curse.
Whatever. That's cool. It's fun, and I'm gonna probably learn a lot more when I actually do have this game around. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great, and I'm gonna keep on going because I'm gonna level up, level up. I'm gonna keep on doing my I'm gonna confirm it. Thank you for sticking with me, Genius at Work, and telling me about this stuff, because I would have not known. But I do like getting to know this kind of lore, and the more that I get into it, the funner it is to me. So the more fun it is to me. But I'm gonna figure this shit out. It's gonna be tight. I'm gonna figure it out. The stuff that I don't figure out, I'm gonna find out. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. But yeah, I am trying to let's see if we can actually kill this dude. Alright. Trying not to use my spells so much. So I already got 3,000. That's pretty cool. Alright. And son of a bitch. God damn it! Alright. I should just go down that ladder, I think. There's too much of an actual big chance of me fucking up, and but yeah, that's the reason why I'm just curious about stuff sometimes, and that's the reason why I actually do start talking about things. I'm not a professional by any means, but I'd say that I'm pretty big and I'm pretty opinionated sometimes, and I'm also shitty at keeping those opinions to myself, and it's terrible sometimes because I am the son of a bitch. Oh, are you serious? At least I got my souls before I died. But yeah, if you have any other comments or anything like that, just let me know. If anybody else wants to comment, then that's completely fine, and then we can make a discussion. And but that's pretty much what I'm into when I go with YouTube. I'm not actually looking to constantly find followers, a whole bunch or different people that. But I'm looking to find a discussion that's like somebody would want to watch, I guess, or somebody would want to see, and and I'm looking for a discussion that somebody would want to see to be able to give a charitable donation to, and eventually I'm going to start giving to charities through the stuff that I do. So and that's basically what I want to do. Is I'm not actually like I don't actually have any mugs available right now, but I'd be able to because that's what I usually talk about. So Genius at Work, I usually talk about that stuff. Like what I want to do eventually with charities and stuff like that, or what I want to say eventually with the kind of work that I want to do with charities and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go down slowly. Awesome, I didn't die. Alright, and we got 3,000. Awesome. What the fuck was that? There's a dude right there. Why the fuck am I shooting at a tree? You think it automatically sometimes locks on a little bit? And actually, yeah, I'm really happy that that I get to actually talk about this stuff, or actually talk about stuff that I have no idea about, or I get to son of a bitch, he just curved. Alright. But yeah, let's see if I can actually shoot him, or lock on to him at all. No, I can't lock on. He won't let me. Let's see, wait, one more time. Alright. But yeah, if anybody else that ever wants to get into this talk, come up with a topic too, and we can start talking about different stuff. And what? Yeah, I know. I'm trying. It's funny to me because Sir dies a lot. I have to keep to my character arc, you know. I can't even lock onto that guy, but I probably have to be a little bit stronger to actually do it. I'm 4,108, 128. The fire frog can change the direction of its fire orb thing, and that hit all the way into the entrance. Yeah, I know. It's pretty harsh. I know. I've seen it. I saw the fire and where it goes to. I pretty much figured that that he'd be able to shoot that way if he felt like it. But I'm gonna see if I can actually I have one of these things left. I'm gonna go attune my spells and see if I can get more peeps on this thing. But yeah, I have smaller enemies, so I'm just gonna The pursuer? No, not yet. I don't think. Unless I killed him and stole his sword. I'm not really sure who the pursuer is. So. And also, I think that I could throw something at this stuff. I don't know. It's like, it looks like it's able to be knocked down or something like that. Oh yeah, the pursuer. He beat the shit out of me once. I did not win. He dropped down from a bird and I died. I think, or at least I jumped down from the platform that he was trying to pursue me at, and basically, let's see. I'm gonna go into inventory. I'm gonna go to. Let's go to. See here. Yeah, that's basically what I saw him doing. He was doing stuff, and He was basically beating the shit out of me. No, that doesn't work, and probably have to get a bigger explosion. That sucks. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can kill off these dudes. And pile of rocks are just terrain. You can interact, or you can do anything with it. Alright, I thought that there was an entrance to that, but there's probably an entrance on the other side. I'm gonna go in here, and here we go. Son of a bitch. Alright, and I already killed that guy. Is it leaking? Is the I don't know. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go down right here. Let's see, wait, is there a way to actually go down? I think so, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can jump. There we go. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my gosh! Pile of rocks. Okay, yeah. I'm actually checking my messages a little bit too much sometimes. So alright. Yeah, I got killed by him like once, I think, and that was it. So alright, I'm gonna go get what time is it? I'm gonna go get my souls. Should have realized there was a dude right there. We get better at it every single time, so okay. Alright. There's an item up there. Let me get that. Alright. Hello. Gauntlets. Alright, so let's see here. How do I get over there and then not fucking die, I guess? Or not have nowhere else to go. Alright, there it is. Okay, cool. Alright. Titanite shard. Nice. Okay, cool. The fuck is that? Oh, okay, cool. I see that. Okay, cool. Alright, that's a dude outside there. Touch bloodstain. Okay. Alright, that might be a clue. Just go upstairs and don't fucking go down there and... Alright. Alright, let's see here. Son of a bitch! Fucking died again. God damn it. This is such bullshit. I forgot that you have to press the R3 button while you're pressing circle, or the L3 button while you're pressing circle to jump and roll, and I'm a fucking asshole. Alright. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, I'm gonna stand again, because 2 hours 42 minutes. See, I already beat the big guy. That was really cool. I'm gonna go and see if I can get my soul. No, you know what? I gotta keep this amount because I'll be able to attune my or my not attune, but son of a bitch, why did I do that? God damn it. Oh well, I have healing gems, life stones, got a bunch of them, basically. Alright. Alright, see if I can actually get to this place now. See, I can get up here now. Where can I get now? Yeah, there's too much actually stuff going on. I'm gonna go up here and see if... Oh, here we go. Oh gosh. Human effigy, nice. Is there another one? No, there's not. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. There's a dude right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming. My name is Kale. I'm a traveler, like yourself. I'm navigating the continent to create a map.
Okay.
Why cartography, you want? Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this facility, it was... a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond...
I've always been very fond of maps. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get this item, and we are gonna... Amber herb. Maybe he'll give me a map if I do something for him.
I came to this land Drang Lake. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home, well, as something of a squatter. Inside the mansion, I found a strange map. I believe that it's a map of Drang Lake. Now I'm traveling the land to... Yes. Yes, that's it. That's why I... Wait. No. Then what? I don't seem to recall.
Alright. Sounds like he has a thing that he's doing for stuff and things, and I'm gonna see if this is actually a way to go. Is this probably full of blood? Alright. Sounds... Keep talking with him and he'll give you a key. Alright, cool. I will. I thought that he would, but I was just doing something because I'm bored with it sometimes. I don't get bored with... I don't get bored with the lore, but I just get bored with people talking to me constantly.
Here, take this.
Oh yeah, cool. I just had to talk to him one more time.
Kindred spirit out here.
Alright, Yes, it's kindred. I'm very kindred spirit. Yay. Awesome. And also I like to explore, basically, because I knew I was gonna die. God damn it. Alright. Let's go do some shit. Alright. Son of a bitch. Those two fucking dudes I touched with the blood mark made me go down there. Probably should have saved or something. Should have gone back to the bonfire and not worried about this bullshit. So here we go. Son of a bitch. There we go. Okay, alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. Still checking to make sure different stuff isn't happening, so. Alright, I'm gonna go get my souls. Alright, and that's weird. Is that just a part of the terrain, I think? I think it's not. Because I see a different thing on the other side. It might just be, so it's alright. It's alright. Alright, that's just water. It sucks, man, because it's like I'm used to playing so many other games like I'm used to playing I'm used to the color texture, color mapping of either Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild or Dark Souls, the Dark Souls 3, I guess. And there's so many other places you can go, I guess. But also too, in the same sense, I'm not worried about just how much places I can go as much as I'm worried about like the lore of everything. So I'm gonna revenge. Close. Pick up item. Yeah, life gem, yay. And also too, there's a way to go around this. There's a bunch of stuff over there. Yeah, I know. I actually like that a little bit sometimes too. I like it because it gives me more of a game experience. Like like I have to figure something out, or I have to use Soldier's Key. Awesome. There we go. Skeleton ahead. There it is. There we go. Cool. I have 18 left, so I'm okay. Black Fire Bomb, Homeward Bone. Okay, cool. There's another one. 2. Oh gosh. The 3. There. I'm losing my balance because I'm friggin'. Am I poisoned? Okay. Or bleeding. Damn it. Alright, got him. Alright. There we go. Alright, but yeah, talking about what we were talking about earlier, the way that people seem to get marginalized sometimes, I guess some people actually say that it's like it's a catch-22 sometimes, and there's another skeleton. I think. 2 other skeletons. God damn it. Damn it. God damn it, I'm bleeding again. Got it. Okay. Alright. Doop doop doo 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 doo. There he is. Alright. Got a torch, yay! I can actually light this entire pathway if I want to now. Or whatever. Oh, son of a bitch. Got an item. Yay. That's cool. And there's a dude right there. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, now I'm gonna go back and see if there's any. I'm gonna go back this way and see if there's any bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Come on, bonfire. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just going back to the bonfire. Alright. Because I'm going to have to go through these enemies probably one more time again. But, it's like the sword sticking straight up into the ground. It's funny. I actually kind of find like a different approach as far as with the ways that I used to experience video games. Sometimes I use my imagination, and I think that this is actually like the first one that I played was Might and Magic. In my opinion, when people complain about being marginalized in media, if they don't realize that there are countless media that they don't know about. Yeah, I know. I think that also too they're just getting into media sometimes, or people are just being introduced to what the media itself, or what that partial media itself tries to encompass, I guess. And what they're actually not realizing sometimes is within that media they can I guess mess it up for people who are actually just trying to enjoy lore or enjoy a good story, I guess. And in the same sense, I think that sometimes people want to be represented, I guess, in a proper way, and realize that those ideas don't come sometimes from a certain they don't come from a certain opinion-based form. They come from a whole bunch of different spectrums of people, I guess. but also too, I think that the way we represent ourselves in media sometimes is to be able to be, in some ways, heroic or something like that. But also too, I think that if we just push ourselves to be heroic, then in some cases we could marginalize other people, I guess too. But I think that the most times that okay, there they are. Damn, there's bleeding on those swords, dude. That's awesome swords. All right, cool. But yeah, I've heard that is kind of a situation sometimes. What do you think about it? As far as that goes. Genius at work. That's a really good opinion. I think I think it really is. But also too, in the same sense, oh my gosh, there's like 4 of them now. Son of a bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? I fucking died. God damn it, I knew I was gonna die. This sucks, man. There should have been 3 of them right there. It's hard for them to, for me to freaking, And yeah, I could have ran up the stairs, but I didn't know what was behind me exactly, and I couldn't visualize the stairs behind me being behind me, so I kind of I fucked up. I'm gonna try to take it a little bit slower this time, but yeah, we're at 2 minutes and 2 hours and 59 minutes. So I think at about 3:01, 3 hours and 1 minute, I'm probably gonna end it at this, and glad that I got a little taste of what it's like to be a giant slayer with the summons and stuff like that, or whatever. You get to slay more giants later on in the past. Nice. Sounds cool. Is that what this whole story's about, kind of, or is that what you're talking about, Dark Souls 3? Son of a bitch. Here we go. Oh shit. There we go. Got him. Okay, cool. Alright. 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 So, but yeah, basically, I think that in some ways, we kind of marginalize ourselves, or pigeonhole ourselves in certain ways sometimes, and through media sometimes we get marginalized, and we sort of kind of take that out on media and not really realize that we were doing it to ourselves to begin with. I'm not exactly trying to say that we shouldn't be so harsh on media or people who say things in media, but we also have to take their experiences into consideration as well, because in some cases they had been marginalized, I guess, thinking about a certain type of media. It's a turtle. Dumbass. I did not mean to do that, but that was funny as shit. Alright, I'm at 3 minutes and 2. I'm probably gonna head out as soon as I get these items and go back to Amber Urban. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch! Yeah, that's the end of it. Thank you for staying with me, Genius at Work, and hopefully more people stay because of it. And I'm glad that that I get to talk about stuff that I have no idea about. And these are my game therapy rants. And I am Joe Bomb Squad. Thank you for helping me out, Genius at Work, and everyone else that actually watched as well. All right, I'm gonna head out. Have a good one, Genius at Work, and stay swifty or something. All right, and I'll probably try to like research it a little bit more as far as what the spectrum of everything is and how things have been marginalized a lot, or if it's just sometimes I've guessed a lot of times that that something. Yes, boys. Have a good one, man.